In the heart of a noisy city, where car horns sounded like arguments and people rushed past each other like strangers on a train, there was an old elevator in a crumbling apartment building. The elevator was slow, rusty, and smelled faintly of oil and dust. Everyone hated it, except for one boy. His name was Aaron, and every morning before school, he stepped into that old elevator, pressed the button, and whispered, "Good morning." He didn't know why he did it. It just felt right. One day, the elevator got stuck between floors. The lights flickered. A businessman in a sharp suit began yelling, pounding the metal doors. A tired nurse sighed and leaned against the wall. An old man clutched his cane, breathing heavily. Panic filled the tiny space. Aaron looked around at their worried faces. Then he pressed his palm gently against the elevator wall and said softly, "It's okay. We're all in this together." The businessman stopped yelling. The nurse looked at the old man and asked if he needed water. The old man nodded, and the boy offered his small bottle. For a moment, the fear melted into something warmer, something human. Minutes later, the elevator jerked back to life and opened its doors. Everyone stepped out in silence. But before leaving, the businessman turned to the nurse. "You go first," he said politely. The nurse smiled and helped the old man out. The old man placed a trembling hand on Aaron's shoulder. "Thank you," he whispered. That evening, the building janitor found a small note taped inside the elevator. It was written in uneven handwriting. "Thank you for carrying us every day. You're old, but you still help everyone. I respect you." The next morning, something strange happened. People began holding the door for one another. Someone cleaned the graffiti off the walls. A woman brought flowers to the lobby. The building felt different, lighter, kinder. No one noticed when the elevator finally broke for good a few weeks later, because by then, everyone had started using the stairs, together, talking, laughing, helping each other carry groceries. And on the wall beside the silent elevator, the janitor hung Aaron's note in a small frame. People stopped and read it every day, because they had learned something simple, something powerful. Respect doesn't start with grand speeches or big gestures. It starts with a whisper, a small kindness, a quiet good morning to something or someone everyone else ignores. And when respect enters a place, it doesn't stay small. It grows, it echoes, it changes everything. I like how it ends. Not loud, just true.